After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the Virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the Virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB-754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok
Let's
rocket.
do this.
Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selinoyarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Right.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino Yas
My
in
name's
the
Jack.
Soviet mountains, ensure the
Hit the
safety of
road,
Sokolov,
Jack.
and bring him back to the West. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
She's equipped with two 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as two 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, you'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Perro. Snake.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
Well, you've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Let's go get my backpack.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a list on the screen. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, Survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She?
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
The boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me. Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your codename is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC? Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Snake, do you see any tufts of grass?
Yeah,
What kind of grass?
just ordinary grass. Nothing special.
You should check it anyhow.
It's pretty thick grass, about waist high.
If you crawl into the grass, you can advance undercover. When you do, the camera automatically switches to intrusion view. If you want to stand up again, press and hold the crouch button once more. If you press the crouch button briefly, you'll crouch in that spot. This allows you to observe things without blowing your cover. Got it?
Yeah, but
But what?
was that the only reason?
What do you mean?
You had me check it just so you could tell me that?
That's right. Pretty useful, huh?
Right.
Shall we carry on?
By all means.
Even when hidden in grass, if you make a noise, your enemies will locate you. When enemies are nearby, move with slight movements of the movement stick. That way you can proceed with minimal disturbance.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved.
About to take these
Contact
fools
with the
out,
enemy
Edwin.
is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the Camo Index. The Camo Index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Wow, I can use grenades limitless. That's funny. Time to put people to sleep. Let me see if it's just like the first one. Oh, snap.
Freeze.
No, wait. Dance for me, homie. Made that fool dance, Edwin, did you see? How you do it?
awesome. Huh. Guess I'm seeing things.
I'll tell you, make Oh, snap.
Who's that? What the?
HQ, respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Acknowledged.
He's over there. What's wrong? Who's that?
HQ, respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Commencing attack.
Acknowledged. Eliminate all enemies.
Mierda, was spotted.
HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the intruder. Going into high alert.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
Oh, snap.
Who's that?
Okay, baby, I already said okay. I said call her and ask her.
HQ?
This is HQ.
Damn it.
Patrol here. No problems detected.
Understood. Return to your position.
Freeze.
No, wait!
What was that?
Nothing here.
What was that? Huh? What was that? Huh? Who's that?
Saving the game, Snake? Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla, King of Monsters?
No, what is it?
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in his path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
If you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America too. It might even win awards all across the globe in 60 years.
Why's that?
2024 will be Godzilla's 70th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Of course. Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure know a lot about movies.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
Disgusting. Sick.
HQ, please respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. The situation is normal.
Understood. Return to your position.
Who's that?
Mándame.
What's wrong?
Freeze.
Please don't! Huh? 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 Huh?
Yo. Yeah, I don't know why.
Is it game or Twitch?
I think it's the Twitch.
Oh, pero on your end, it's just one screen?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But you see what I mean, right? On Twitch, like, you look on two screens.
Yeah, I can see it on mine too.
I should tell me, how what the fuck?
How do I add the suppressor?
Stupid for Mario.
Hmm?
The game's stupid for.
No, I thought it puts it on by itself, but it doesn't.
You ain't showed you in the beginning?
Not because it already comes with it on.
Come in, HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position. Begin the alert status.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Yeah, it doesn't show me how to add the suppressor.
Anything else you do in the quick menu?
Hmm?
Is it like to put it on the weapon quick menu? When did you remove them? Can't you remove the close combat stance?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you're in that stance.
Oh, there.
What was it?
I had to press F to attach it. So cuando se me gasta uno, I gotta put another one.
Is that how the original was?
Yeah. Ooh, how'd I go down there?
Huh? Who's that?
Oh, no way. The lady? I wanted to see if I can toss him off the thing. Because you gotta fucking be shaking these fools to get shit out of them. You gotta be shaking the enemies like to get shit out of them. Look, I'm gonna jump him. Ah! Fuck that guy. Yeah.
Freeze.
Freeze, motherfucker. Freeze, motherfucker. Shake it. Dance for me, buddy.
No, wait.
He starts dancing. What? He starts dancing. This shit's funny. Dance, homie. I did. You didn't see it?
Freeze.
Come in, HQ.
This is HQ.
I don't have anything
Patrol
else.
here. Unable to determine the problem.
Understood. Return to your position.
You what? I don't know. No, because it depends where they come from.
Freeze.
Drop that shit, homie. Drop that shit, homie. Drop that shit.
Just try and pull the trigger.
I'll pull this shit. You don't scare me, cuz. Who doesn't want to shake it down? No? Alright.
Who's that? Who's that? Radio, get us some backup. Who's that? Who's that?
Got my gun, M16.
Do you want to save? Snake, do you know the creature from the Black Lagoon?
Nope, never heard of it.
These scientists are investigating a place deep in the Amazon called the Black Lagoon, and they get picked off one after the other by this fishman thing. And there was this scene when the heroine is going for a swim, and the creature sneaks.
Gravel time, homie.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I'm not anyone's sidekick. What I do is best done alone.
games and them.
Round one.
Weapons
go!
keep getting better, but it's still the person behind them that matters most.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Ready for some
Okay.
action, kid?
It's what I was built for, Ben. Whether I want it or not.
No time for complaining, Buck. Just for clobbering.
Story of my life.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, already. Less talking, more fighting.
You need to stop that vehicle in
Venom
its
back
tracks. Help. So cold. Better stop that vehicle! They've made it halfway! Stop them!
Leave them to Khonshu!
No, can't you?
The moon! We're done here! Stick around!
That's what I needed.
Get ready. Here come the bad guys. There's still a chance to stop them.
What's this? Some sort of lock?
Control myself! Hostile fire from behind. Armed and dangerous! Again! Again!
Wow, 4 in a row. 5. That's amazing.
Heal me! Heal me! Aw, damn it! That's alright.
I am the
Oh,
light
you're
in
all
the
the way up there.
I know, you're good.
Double kill.
Been knocked down
Aggressive
before.
fuck.
Doesn't last.
Can you, huh?
Yeah?
Leave them to Khonshu!
That's what I needed.
My favorite time!
Stokes, I'm trying to help. Only 60 seconds left.
Not today.
Double kill. Stuck him in their tracks. That's 3.
Backup request.
Found one of their soldiers.
The moon haunts you!
Down to 30 seconds.
Ultra Supreme!
Awesome! Save us! Save
Final 10
us!
seconds. Ooh, a touch of Kool-Aid.
I always come
You'll have to
back.
keep fighting until we have a winner.
Y'all are relying on an Ultron.
Leave them to Khonshu!
It's alright. You should be able to get this. I'm about to roll this stuff.
Armed and
Again! Where's the other one? Where's the other one?
Damn it, bro.
Where's the other one?
We can all those hoes
The
for you.
current score is 0-2-0.
I was trying to get them kills and you yoinked them.
Time
from
to
me.
switch
I'll never
things up,
forgive you.
including
I'm
which
sorry, bro.
side
I was
you're
just
on.
trying to win the point.
You'll need a top
Nah, fuck
team
that. I
to
want
win
kills.
this
I
one.
don't care if
I'm
we
not
lose.
anyone's sidekick.
Fuck it.
What
well,
I do is best done
You have another
alone.
round, bro.
You know what? I think we're
Nah,
gonna lose
it's
this
over.
round. We gotta push that way too far. I think we surrender.
Yeah, matter of fact, I'm a throw. See y'all later.
Damn straight.
Round 2.
I've done unspeakable things. I hope it's not too late to set them right.
We are rivals till the end of time.
Seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I like hanging out with you, Grim. I feel like we've got a line cut.
Like the fact that we keep on fighting even when the odds are against us.
Or that we're both so ugly that you literally have to be blind to love us. Like Alicia.
I'm being kicked. I hope this is abuse.
The battle starts in 5.
That's what you get for looking at Spider Zero's ass.
2, 1.
Kick his ass. He's looking at her ass.
Help get that vehicle to its destination. And the master must be
Took out the other movement. Oh, let's play a game!
double KO.
I don't have healers. I don't have healers.
The moon haunts you!
That's 3. Wow, 4 in a row. 5. That's
I got
amazing.
I got a penta!
This is my natural selection.
Reality isn't gonna save
GG,
itself.
y'all, GG.
Let's roll.
Assistant.
Looks like we've got it.
What?
Not so fast!
This should help. Always glad to help, partner.
Good game,
Final
y'all.
score.
Good game.
1, 2, 0.
GG's.
Another epic victory. Big win.
Let's see this penta. It wasn't it!
Much better.
Oh, man.
Armed and dangerous! Again! Again! You're up!
Oh, I got 2 pentas! That was clean. That was clean. One more round.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I'm not anyone's sidekick. What I do is best done alone.
Round one.
I've done unspeakable things. I hope it's not too late to set them right.
30 seconds before you attack. Get
Let's
ready.
do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Triple healer.
Love your sword, but don't melt my ice.
It's not the actual fire, it's soul fire.
That's too awesome. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It seems we have.
You need to stop that vehicle in
Much
its
better.
tracks.
This sure ain't it.
Stop that vehicle! They've made it halfway! Stop them! Anyone willing to help?
Hurting pretty bad over here.
Exquisite! Double KO! There's still
I
a chance
always
to
come
stop
back.
I
them!
need 2 tanks for this one.
They hit a checkpoint! Now might be a good time to stop them.
That's what I needed.
Better stop that vehicle!
This should help.
Our friends are here! Looking good, dip it down!
Where's the Black Panther? Where's that fool?
Oh, you stopped them in their tracks! We don't look friendly.
Much better.
I disappear!
Got good. Up that healing feeling.
Bionic surge! They've made
Been
it
knocked down
halfway.
before.
Stop
Doesn't
them!
last.
Where do you think you're going?
I'll go second tank right now. Just let me out.
There's still a chance to stop them. Gotta stop that vehicle.
Armed and dangerous! No one stand. Again! Again!
That's 3.
Never stood a chance.
Heal me, please, heal me!
Tremble before fast!
We're finding our groove. Easy.
I'll go tank.
Asgardians never shrink from battles or feasts.
That one hurts.
My strength is restored.
Look up behind you.
Hey, Dad! Someone put this!
Slow down. Battle Fury burn. Thus I smite thee. My power grows.
Feeling stronger already.
They got me good!
You stopped him in their tracks. Clear the way.
The lightning of Asgard returns. I'm opening a portal.
I got you.
Power beyond.
You stopped him in their tracks.
By the eye of Agamotto! Twas but a scratch. What battle can continue without Thor?
You stopped them in their tracks. I like the cold. They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them. Disappear!
Bionic magic!
I'm gonna lose my
Yo, Mag, bro, are you gonna hold?
Heal and feel it. To battle again! Tremble before Bast!
I like the cold.
Behold the god of thunder!
Double KO!
Hey, Dad!
Battle Fury burn!
Your brother would be proud.
Stop them in their tracks! Only 60 seconds left.
Sorcery is no match for a good hammer.
You seeing stars?
Battle
You
Fury
got them
burn!
all! I don't have to be center stage.
Unleashed.
Approach this
You
site.
stop them in their tracks! Down to 30 seconds.
Wait till the range of battle.
Take everything! KO!
Tremble before Bath! Behold the God of Thunder! 'Twas but a scratch.
Behind you!
The wrath of Asgard!
The current score is 0-2. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I am the God of Thunder and the mightiest Avenger.
I am
Asgardian, but I feel a deep kinship with the mortals of Earth.
Welcome home, brother. May your stay be a short one.
Seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Ah, dear, that hammer of yours. Bet it would fetch a hefty price on the black market.
Hefty indeed. Mighty Mjolnir cannot be lifted by brigands and thieves.
Any treasure on any world, Kimber can't find a way to live.
I would take great pleasure.
The battle starts in 5,
claim to
4, 3, 2, 1. Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Mjolnir, let heaven and hell hear thy sword! Twas but a scratch. Power beyond sight. The wrath of Asgard.
Please,
I am Thor Odinson, God of Thunder.
Glad to help.
An unseen assist. Battle theory first. We prove ourselves worthy. I am fairly wounded.
For a force of creation, Strange.
Our adversaries gather.
Vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
An honorable foe, sadly misguided.
Us against the world!
I am fairly wounded.
Got me. Watch out!
My power grows. Ionic magic.
I am Phoenix!
Onward to infantry.
That's what we need, Phoenix.
Maybe cars just ain't your game.
You're halfway there. Keep
I'm
going.
opening a portal. It seems we have company. A shortcut. It's here, the stranger's magical doorway.
Stand with you. Keep up behind you.
I am fairly wounded. By the... Slow down. We fight well together.
Yeah, we got your back. Mademoiselle Grey turning up the heat. Let's make our way to the Arbre de Mont.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Waken the rage of battle.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
lightning of Asgard returns.
Just who Gambit would look.
Battle Fury first! Sorcery is no match for Behold the God of Thunder!
He's killing that tree, but we're going to stop him.
Slow down!
Your brother would be proud.
Thus I
Magneto showing the
strike thee!
kids how it's done.
The wrath of Asgard!
Double KO!
'Twas but a scratch.
That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way.
Us against the world.
For mutant kind! The wrath of Asgard! Sorcery is no match for a big hammer.
They're coming from all sides. Double KO! Ah, yes!
This is real firepower.
Get that vehicle moving again!
I am strengthened.
Limbo stands with you!
So close! Here's your chance!
That's good. 'Twas but a scratch. My vigor returns.
Final
GG's,
score.
y'all.
3,
GG's.
2, 2. Another epic victory! Big win!
Armed and dangerous!
Not today.
Again! Again!
Again. Alright, last one, y'all. Last one. Think I gotta get ready for work.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one. Round 1, go! seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Make way for the King of Thieves. We sure a long
The battle
way
starts
from
in
Big
5,
Easy.
4,
3,
2, 1.
Looks like we've got a
Strange beasts from this realm. Hell is my realm. But soon it will not be the end.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Just the boost I needed. That's the good stuff.
What on earth is any more trouble?
Ain't ready for Rogue to be a widow. Not yet.
I am barely harmed.
That's the most I need.
Double up.
Let's visit the Master Weaver.
Gambit got your back.
Christmas sweater.
Just who Gambit would look for.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Gambit never fall!
Perhaps I should be grateful.
I'm an easy target.
There is a general that could rule the ranks of the foe.
Now you do the same for me, will you?
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Through on your side, Spider.
A feast for my
Us against the world.
My flags up for that after that one, yeah.
Real hard. Can't keep this Cajun down for long.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
This body is flattered.
Ooh-wee! That hit the spot.
Spider bots, watch your step.
Let's visit the Master
Hey,
Weaver.
hit real hard.
I need a new Christmas sweater.
I'll take this. Merci beaucoup.
We'll have to do something about that rift soon. Hopefully, I'll be so excited.
Oh, yeah, baby. That's the good stuff.
Enough of the mechanical fire. Crush it.
Never fall!
Together to victory!
You're halfway there.
Y'all do know that with the
Keep going.
Gamble, we're supposed to just push hard, right? Until it's over, and then we go back.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
The moon haunts you!
It's spider time! We're better when we work together.
Deadpool, bro, you wanna swap?
Gambit coming back for more.
Get that
Go heals, I
vehicle
can
moving
tank
again.
for DPS.
Work with a mouth.
My brother Loki imperils not just Asgard, but all
I
the
thought
realms.
one spider was too.
We are not close. Hurry to the Master Weaver. Twas but a scratch.
Our foes may be near.
thunder!
I'm hurting pretty bad over
The
here.
shrine approaches. What are we
How are you
doing?
gonna ask for switch to play tank and not play tank?
I am playing tank. I was Gambit. I just swapped to Thor.
Okay.
And the other guy swapped to Punisher instead of staying tank.
My vigor returns.
Thank you very much.
Awaken the range of battle.
And I'll destroy it.
Let's do this.
I am barely wounded. Battle fury burns.
Another off destroyed.
Only 60 seconds left.
The moon haunts you. My vigor returns. Behold the god of thunder! Behold the god of thunder! The lightning of Asgard returns.
Down to 30 seconds.
Jeff, why not wait to use that like on overtime? Or I'll move them on point.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Bruh, I don't get that, Jeff. I saw you just miss it. No, you got no one with that.
0. Time to
Like overtime, they're
switch
forced
things
to be on the fucking
up, including
payload.
which side you're on.
And you could have just used it and got everyone with that.
You'll need a
Could've won.
top-notch team to win this one.
It's fine, it's fine. We can hold
God
them.
of thunder and the mightiest avenger.
Round 2.
Asgardians never shrink from battles or feasts.
Go! 30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Cap, Tony, how many more times do we have to save the world? Until it doesn't need saving anymore.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hostile forces incoming.
Awaken the rage of battle.
Healing factor can't get on. How about an assist?
Twas but a scratch.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks. Look behind you.
Might as well be
I am strengthened. The wrath of Asgard.
Better stop that vehicle.
The Punisher hides in his armored turret.
Turret go boom.
To battle again.
Yo, dive tanks, you gotta get Punisher.
Awaken the rage of battle.
Better stop that vehicle.
Returns. Beware the Punisher turret. 'Twas but a scratch.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be the time to stop them.
The darkness. Another bump in the road. I am Thor Odinson, god of thunder.
I've done unspeakable things. I hope it's not too late to set them right.
Better stop that vehicle.
Feeling stronger already.
Been knocked down before. Doesn't last.
Pulse charge, fire!
They've made it halfway. Stop them.
My weakness.
That's what I need.
Us against the world.
Against the world.
You thought I was gone for good.
Better stop that vehicle.
Got one. That's what I need.
Judge, jury, executioner! Armed and dead again! Armed and dead again!
My time to shine. There's still a
I
chance
always
to
come
stop
What the
back.
them.
fuck else do you want?
Better stop that vehicle. Final score.
GG, we suck.
1, 2, 2. Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Beholds the god of thunder! Cower before answer!